I'm Angel. I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I have a lot of things packed. I like to collect a lot of things. A little bit of everything that I think will help people. Yes, I am a hoarder. I have a 3-bedroom, 1 bath, and 2.5-car garage. I brought my home when I was 25. I think it was 1996. So I've been here 28 years. My house is just stacked with a lot of stuff. I have a stove, refrigerator, and I have a lot of food and dishes. And my living room consists of a lot of my clothes, a lot of my office stuff for my business, a lot of business papers and things. Then my room has a lot of clothes, and they're mostly clothes in my room, and my daughter's room is filled with clothes. Normally somebody would say sleeping on the floor is a problem, but because of my back condition, it bothers me and it doesn't bother me at the same time. Because like even when I had my bed, most of the time I was sleeping on the floor just because of the pain that I have. I clean my garage, I don't know how many times. It's a 2.5-car garage. I have had it completely clean, and then I just go shopping and I fill it back up. My name is Kristen. I am Angel's daughter-in-law. I've been in her life for about 8 years. Angel is a hoarder. Angel has a lot of clothes, shoes, purses, and a lot of miscellaneous stuff in the house. Since I've known her, her house has actually been pretty full.
My name is Cece, and I'm Angel's sister-in-law. Angie is a hoarder. She hoards lots of clothing. She loves to buy furniture. She likes to buy anything that she thinks she needs, but she don't.
Sometimes the money that I have to pay bills, I don't pay my bills. So I deserve to treat myself. So that's how I feel sometimes. Like, I go to work, I shouldn't just always have to pay bills. I should be able to buy things that I want and that I like. With Angel's living situation, she doesn't really bathe properly. I know as of currently, her hot water isn't working, so she's either boiling some water and putting it in the bathtub or just doing a wash up in the sink.
My name is Mickey, and Angela and I are best friends. We have been best friends for 34 plus years. The last time I was in her house had to have been about 2016. Her hoarding was just in the bedroom in 2016. It was just the bedrooms. Living room was fine, everything. It was just the bedrooms. I don't really know what started her hoarding, what to pinpoint it to exact. I believe it was just life, just maybe she was trying to fill a void, or, she didn't, I don't know. It bothers Angie because she wants to have her house back. She says she wants her house back like it was before the hoarding. She loves her grandkids, and she has a very good relationship with them. They love their grandma. She goes to visit them, but she still wants them to come visit her and be able to spend the night and hang out with her at home.
I am 100% honest. I do not think it's safe for the kids to be in the house at all. It's definitely a problem. I have to do what I have to do to get my life together.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are assembled today to help my good friend Angel get back her home. I'm Brandon Brown, the transition expert and CEO of Life Cycle Transitions. We got a 3-bedroom, 1,000 square foot home. Mm-hmm. No basement, no attic, but a really full garage.
Right.
So we got our work set ahead of us, but with the support of the family that have come support you, Angel, as well as the Life Cycle team that's here today, we are going to get this project on and started, and you're going to get back your home.
My name's Dr. David Tolan. I'm a clinical psychologist, and I specialize in the study and treatment of hoarding disorder. So there's going to be a little bit of a division of labor here. Brandon and his crew are going to work on bringing the stuff out, and you and I are going to work on actually making smart decisions for you.
It's going to be a bumpy road. There are going to be some decisions you're going to have to make, some tough ones. But when it's all said and done, more will be gained than lost. I can promise you that. All right, so you guys ready to get it going? Yes, let's go.
Like, why y'all got me sitting over here? That's not fit to happen like this. So I thought I was gonna be able to go in the house and help y'all bring stuff out, because I'm not gonna be able to be making decisions like this that's moving too fast. That's not gonna work for me.
All right, so you want us to move slower?
I want to be able to go in there and help y'all bring stuff out, because if y'all just want me to look and say, that's not gonna work.
But the thing is it's so tight in there that
I
if we
know,
have you
but
inside,
that's
it's
not
be
gonna
hard.
work.
So nothing's going in the dumpster yet, but we just want to see how things come out of the house. So can we get more things moving a little quicker, Angel?
Y'all can bring the stuff out, but I'm not fit to just be
Are we
throwing
working in
everything
an
away.
area that's too hard to make a decision? Should we go in another
it's
area?
just- I thought I was gonna be able to go in there and bring my stuff out.
But where are you gonna? So if you're gonna bring it out, then you're gonna do the whole job, and we got people standing around that won't be able to help you. I know you want to be in control of this, and we're not taking it away from you. Trust me. You're the boss. This is your home. These are your belongings. But we gotta move them. We gotta touch
Okay,
them.
well, come on, let's go.
All right, so let's keep it going.
You can hear Angel's prickliness in the language that she uses. When we stand next to her, she calls that babysitting. When I ask her a question, she calls that getting in the way. I think that she doesn't understand how this process is going to work. You're not going to organize your way out of this problem. You have to get rid of stuff. You have to be willing to let go.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. Well, you said
I want to organize the stuff I want to keep, and then I want
Organize
to
the
get
stuff you
away
wanna keep, yeah.
and get rid of the stuff that I don't
Yeah.
want. But for y'all to just be like, oh, I got 2 seconds to decide what I'm going to do, that's not going to work for me.
Nobody's going to make you do it in 2 seconds. You can take all the time you want. I am here to challenge you. I am here to get you to think differently, and it's going to be uncomfortable. But I think if you can hang in there and put up with some of that discomfort, you're going to find there's a good result for you on the other side of it. I'll let you guys get to it then.
All right.
All right.
Let's get it done.
Just lean back. No difficulty breathing?
My chest hurt a little bit.
I think it was just that she's overwhelmed, she's exhausted, she's overheated, and she just needs to take a break.
For right now, I just want you to just relax the best you can, and I'm gonna be right outside, okay?
Based on what I saw today, I think I can recommend some strategic changes for tomorrow.
All right, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
This is day 2 of our wonderful journey. Although yesterday we weren't really able to hit the milestones that I think we initially anticipated, we're gonna make up for some of that lost time today, though. I'd like to have the house started really early so that we can catch up on today and leave on a really strong note today. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Let's go, guys.
Let's go.
Everything goes. So this is gonna probably fill a dumpster up. All this can go. Family, I'll have you guys step aside so you don't get yourselves wet or dirty or whatever. So.
Well, did you just let all this go?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I mean, that's why I'm just trying to stay away from it, because it's just all messed up. So I don't want to look at it
That
go.
couldn't have been easy, huh?
No, that's why I'm in there, so I don't have to see everything go.
Avoidance.
It ain't avoidance. It just need to be done. I don't need to see every little step of it go. I just,
Well,
it just need to be gone at time. That's not helping me. That's making me overwhelmed. I don't get overwhelmed like I did yesterday and end up passing out again. I mean, I'm at the point where I can get it done. So I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all gotta do. I don't need to physically see it get done.
You're upset that I brought you out.
Yeah, because I don't need to see that. I mean, it gotta go.
Yeah.
That's just,
So can you recognize,
me
Angel,
emotional.
can you recognize that part of what we're doing here is we're working on changing you. We're not just working on changing the house. We're working on changing you and how you respond to things.
Yeah,
and
but
that means sometimes we got to actually talk about stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it. It needs to go, and so I'm letting y'all take it. I mean, I don't know why I need to watch y'all do it.
I'm not asking you to watch it. I'm asking you to talk to me.
I am, but can we talk in there?
No, let's stay right here. Let's practice tolerating this. Let's not run away from what feels bad.
You know what? Let me just breathe. Let me count to 10.
I wanted to talk a little bit because it feels to me like we maybe got off on the wrong foot this morning. And I figured maybe it makes sense for us to talk about that. You know, the impression that I got is that you're viewing me as being more aggressive and not very helpful. And I guess I want to apologize if I've done something to give that impression, but also I'd like to understand a little bit more about what it is and how I can best help you.
No, I just feel like if I'm frustrated, like I'm 53.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you guys here helping me, but at the end of the day, I was told I would still be in control. So if I say I need a moment, just respect that.
I'm glad that you can let me know of that. And I will keep an eye on that, and I will try not to
appreciate
do
that.
that. And if you seem like you're needing a break, I'll respect that and try to give you the break. Can I give you a hug?
Thank you, sure.
All right. Thanks for talking this out with me.
Thank you.
All
I
right.
really do
We'll see you.
appreciate
Thanks,
it.
guys.
Thank you.
All right. We are nearing the end of the day, team. Yesterday, we had a third of a dumpster full. Today, we got 2 full 20-yard dumpsters equivalent to about 5 tons of things from this 1,000-square-foot home. I think that's word for a round of applause. And the champion of today, the honors of today, goes to Angel. So Angel, yes. All right, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you guys feeling today?
I'm ready to knock it out, get it done.
You guys ready to rock?
We ready.
Wait, you ready to pick up what I'm putting down?
Yes.
So why are you still holding it? Let's go.
Let's go.
So Angel, tell me what you think. Tell me what you feel about this area here.
I just can't believe we got everything out of here, and it's just, oh my God, I didn't realize this room was so big. God broke my vases. These were not garbage. This stuff was not garbage. It's a lot of stuff in here broke.
Trust me, I apologize. I apologize on behalf of the team, but we have to somehow figure out how to get back on track so we don't fall behind.
What about the dishes? What you want done with those?
Now I gotta throw away all my stuff.
Was there a particular item that triggered this?
Yeah, they broke my whole stand.
What was it?
It was nothing wrong with my stand. They just
The
broke
stand.
it down. Nobody asked me, and it's supposed to, from my understanding, it's supposed to be my decision what I want to get rid of. And if they
course.
just break up my stuff, then I can't decide if I want, because it's broke. So now we gotta go.
That's right. That's right. We should be taking very good care of these things because that is yours, and it's not ours to make decisions about. People are throwing things away, and she's upset that she can't look into the bags, and all of this makes her feel scared and angry. I'm realizing that for Angel, a lot of this is about control of one kind or another. She shops to try to control her emotions. She saves things to try to control the future. And she wants to exert control over this process.
All right, guys, we are at a point right now where we really need to have a come to reality moment, if you will.
what I think we should do is exactly what Brandon is suggesting, which is give you some time.
Yeah, give me 5 minutes.
Give you a location. You do your thing. We'll try to have you save as many things as you feel like you need and really love, and the rest you can let go.
We got less than 2 hours. That dumpster and the other dumpster is gonna be out of here. So we gotta keep it up, keep up the pace, keep up the momentum. In these 2 hours, I hate to say it, it's probably the most important 2 hours of the entire project. All right? Can we get it?
Yes.
Can we get it done? Let's go, guys. Thank you.
That's a dump. Yes. This is kind of a keep pile right here. And, I want to keep all my lamps.
We're moving in the right direction, but it ain't over yet. There is still a ton of stuff in the front yard that we haven't gone through yet. And if Angel doesn't get rid of it, we're going to have another clutter problem.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How are you feeling today?
Good.
We're nearing the end at this point, guys. Today's probably gonna be the biggest and the most challenging day of all, because we got so much going on. Everyone ready?
We're ready.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yep, that container, this is a bag full of papers. Then that container, this is some of my real estate papers. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at my carpet. I can't even express how thankful I am for everybody.
We're really happy to give this to you.
Oh, look at my appliances, a new stove. Oh my God.
Right behind you, you have a new stove.
Yes. Oh my God, electric too.
To the left of you, you have a new refrigerator.
Yes,
Now you can cook as much food as you want in there.
Yes, y'all hear that? He said I can cook as much food as I want to.
Angel, we also did a lot of plumbing work.
Yes.
There were a lot of leaks, a lot of breaks. There's a new water heater that we had installed so that you can get that hot water that I know you were saying that you desperately needed.
Yes, yes.
This kitchen is now fully functional.
I really appreciate this. This is a really good start for me, and I'm so glad I get to still come in and do my final touches. I feel like I made it through the storm, and now I just have to get the therapy I need so I can maintain and have preventative measures to keep me from going back into that dark space. And it feels so good to have my home back, and I'm just so excited about all the things that I can do.
My name is Jerry, and this is my house. People throw away a lot of things, but I don't. I got everything in there. Oh yeah, I'm a hoarder.
I'm Roger Stank, and I've been living in this house for over 50 years.
I didn't think that I was a hoarder, but apparently I must be. If you look around and you see all this stuff around here, yes. I guess you could say I must have been a hoarder of some kind. But most of that stuff that's inside the house would more than likely be my wife's stuff.
Roger's more of a hoarder than I am. He brings the stuff, but he doesn't bring it in. He leaves it outside.
My wife has problem picking things up. She seems to more or less leave it wherever it is, and I have to kind of stumble over it and all that stuff.
I'm Jay, and Roger and Jerry are my parents. For as long as I can remember, my parents have had quite a bit of things. I've helped them clean many times, but the minute I left, a week or two later, it was all back, just different. It just kept coming back. It's almost like standing on a beach and trying to hold back a wave.
My name is Eric. I'm an inspector with the City of Milwaukee, Department of Neighborhood Services. At my first inspection of the property, I noted that the yard was filled to a height of between 6 and 10 feet with material. When I looked at the house closer, I could see second floor and first floor windows completely filled with material. And that gave me the idea the inside of the house might be as full as the yard was.
My wife received a courtesy phone call from someone that works for the city that they're going to come with the police department and they were going to come into the house.
They had the police department in the house, the building inspection department traipsing through and knocking things down.
Only 3 rooms in the house were accessible to me. The others were completely filled with debris, including the bathroom and the kitchen. These are basic necessities in a home, and they need to be accessible. I declared the property to be uninhabitable.
This here building inspector is a real hard ass. He is my God now.
All right, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
My name is Matt Paxton. I'm an extreme cleaning specialist. I've done over 2,000 houses now in my career, and this is top 5 most full houses I've ever seen. This is from the city. It is our directive of what we have to clean up, all right? Item by item. My ultimate goal is to get the yard cleaned and then get in the house and have a 3-foot pathway from door to door. That is the bare minimum standard of living that the city will approve.
Okay, fine.
All right, everybody, we ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. So far, it's going very well. We have filled an entire dumpster in the first hour.
Look at that.
50 years of acquiring of stuff suddenly in a dumpster on its way to be thrown away. What do you think about that?
Amazing how they can do all that work.
Roger, he's willing to do everything he needs to get back into this home. Jerry, on the other hand,
no, wait, honey.
is slowing up the process.
Let me keep that. I gotta put that on my bed.
Yeah, looks like I got all kinds of things in here.
She's picking up every single item.
I'll keep this. I'll keep this.
'Cause I need to tell you pretty much 99% of that needs to go. Remember, this whole thing has to be swept clean for you to keep this house. Like, everything.
Here, we can get rid of this. Here.
Jerry, can we throw this away?
No, different bag.
It's wet, and it has rat droppings on it.
It doesn't have rat droppings, it's just moldy.
Now it has mold on it, and
Yeah,
you're
I
touching
know
it with
that,
your bare
yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's put the garbage in the bag.
This is pretty cool, though.
Jerry, we can't go at this pace. There's no way. She still could not grasp that if she doesn't pick up the pace, there's no way We are going to get through the side yard. Can this bucket go?
I didn't look in the bottom. I don't know what the hell's in the bottom.
Okay, so what happens when you lose the house on Tuesday?
I hope I don't.
But I'm telling you, you're going to.
At this rate, you're going to.
Do what you want to do. I don't care.
Jerry, we know this is hard for you.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do, but we're trying to develop a system that's gonna get your house back. As gentle as I was with her,
A lot of knitting, a lot of other things in here.
I'm not getting anywhere.
Yeah, I'm hurrying through them.
You need to come to some reality here. You haven't used this stuff in 20-some years. You don't know it was there. If you had not seen it, you wouldn't even missed it. And you think you're gonna live to be
I just feel like
150.
walking away right now. That's what I'm to that point.
There's 4,000 more of these boxes in there. And I'm not, if I go through it like this, I'm not gonna be able to clean your house out.
That's an antique.
We'll pick it up, Roger, don't worry.
Believe it or not.
Jerry, look at me. If we pick through it like this, one-on-one, we will not finish your house. It's not possible. You will lose your house tomorrow. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Y'all need to make a decision. Do you want to let us take over and some stuff that you like is absolutely going to get thrown away? That's absolutely what's going to happen. But we'll have a chance to save the house. You have to let me throw stuff away that you're not even going to see. You're going to have to trust that I'm pulling this stuff out. Here's the deal. We've got to stop picking and start tossing. That's what we're at. It is your choice. I can do my job or not do my job. If I'm not going to do my job, I'm going to pull my crew.
Have them go ahead and do their job.
The decision is here. Are we going to move forward, let Matt's crew do their job, or do we walk?
Do what you want to do. I don't give a
Okay, Roger?
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Okay, we'll take that as a yes on both fronts.
Yes, give it a shot.
All right, let's do it, guys. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to save your house now.
Oh, wait a minute. I seen something. Here's some of the jewelry on the floor underneath the papers, guys. I don't know how it got there, but it's there. And walked on and stepped on and...
She keeps bending over, picking things up.
There's jewelry on the floor that was stepped on. All kinds of stuff like that stepped on.
She's just all over the place, totally distracted.
Oh, boy. We got lots of goodies here.
She's slowing up the process. What she's not grasping is we have lost countless valuable hours. Look at how far we have to go, Jerry. And at the pace we're going, that's why we've been trying to explain that we're kind of behind the 8 ball right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you know why we're pushing you is because we want to get some success.
Here's another antiques.
We're really only about 8 feet into the house. There's just so much more to do. Tomorrow, I'm just gonna have to push her and get her to a point where she has to make the decision. Either I let Matt do everything or I lose the house.
This was clean when I left here last night.
No, it wasn't. Come on. You're good.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi, I'm Eric.
Good to meet you, man. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's check it out.
All right.
And I'm gonna walk him through the area that we cleaned first. I wanna make the biggest impact that I can. I want him to see, hey man, we really have taken 20,000 pounds out of this property. And this was all wood and stuff stuck under tarps.
Very narrow pathway that one could barely walk
Yeah,
down.
I think it was here was where the pathway was. So we're cleared all the way to the fence now.
But
We
it
hustled.
is so much more than what it was.
Let's head in there and we'll check out the kitchen.
Wow, there's a lot more paper than I remembered.
I know Eric sees the work we've done, but you get rid of the trash and now you see the damage that the trash has done to the property.
All the rat feces that you've uncovered in here floors me.
Just to put it in perspective, this is a very big rat.
Yes. I mean, none of this was actually apparent when I was through the first time. It was actually worse now.
Did we pass anything code-wise?
Unsanitary conditions, still unsanitary. Restoring the means of egress. Although we can get to the back door, the front door is still an issue. Still have an incredible amount of combustible waste. Clearly uninhabitable by humans. I wouldn't want an animal living in here.
I wouldn't want my pet in here.
Right. No, this is horrible.
It's now time for me to sit with the family and let them know what their options are. The bad news is every single thing on the code, we failed.
What?
The entire inside of the house is full.
This situation is incredibly tragic. We're going to provide aftercare for this family. They can go together and they can go separately to work on their own hoarding behaviors and what's contributing to it.
My hopes for my mom and dad are that we can get them into a good place where they can live a normal life and don't have to worry about any inspector issues, and pretty much take it from there.
Staying at this house should not be an option. You guys need to be out of here, period.
There's nothing wrong with that structure, nothing wrong with that building, other than the fact that it's just got a lot of things in it that it shouldn't have had in it.
This family needs to strategically stop, pivot, and do something new. The plan of trying to out-clean and get ahead of the city, that will never work here. I'm sorry for you, but I do want you in a better place. And this is not a better place.
I want to continue cleaning it out. I still have to live here. It's my house.
My name is Terry. I'm a retired hospital employee. I have one daughter and 3 granddaughters and 1 great-granddaughter. I've lived in this house 48 years, and it certainly looks like I never threw anything away in 48 years. Things are far too cluttered, far too messed up, too much of everything. I'm a collector. I have Christmas things. I had Father Christmases and nutcrackers. I used to do a lot of decorating for Christmas. I have a lot of glassware. Fairy lamps, oil lamps, stained glass lamps, just glass in general. That's my big downfall.
I'm Corey, and Terry is my mom. She says she's a collector, I say she's a hoarder. There is so much that she has collected. There's been a lot of pointless purchases. Stuff that she has picked up from rummage sales, estate sales. It is very overwhelming.
I'm Zaria, and Terry is my grandma. My grandmother is a hoarder. She thinks she's a collector, but she is not. She's hoarding. Some China stuff, random like cutlery. She also has like a bunch of clothes lying around that she bought that she thought she'd wear, but never ended up wearing.
Her bathroom is full of clothes, so she can't use the shower. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with the plumbing. So I'm not sure how much of the bathroom is even usable. There's no access to the kitchen. There's too much stuff piled up. You can't see counters. Can't get to dishes, can't get to the stove.
I had started to muck out the bedroom, and that didn't get completed. So now I fall asleep on the couch watching TV with my cats. Up on the couch if you think you're getting some.
I'm Annika, and I'm Terry's granddaughter. My first memories of my grandma's house were her whole house was super clean. There's nothing on the floor, ever. She used to clean up everything.
The collecting was pretty much under control until I had cancer. And after the chemo lousens up a lot of things. I have been through so much in this life. I got married straight out of high school, 2 weeks after graduation. My husband turned into a severe alcoholic and abusive man. After 3 years of that, I decided it was not worth it to be married. I got a divorce and raised my daughter on my own.
I grew up with a father who was nothing for him to call at 2 o'clock in the morning when he was drunk, tell my mom how much he loved her and this, that, and the other thing, when he was completely annihilated. And then in the next breath would threaten her he was gonna kill her.
I was afraid of him because he did qualify marksman in the Marine Corps, and I know he had multiple weapons. I think everything that I went through with my husband, I purchased these things and stuck them away because I deserved them for what I went through with him.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm Corey Chalmers, an extreme cleaner specializing in biohazard and hoarding. Well, as you can see, the weather is not playing nice today, so that's going to be the first hurdle.
I'm Dr. Robin Zazio. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I specialize in helping people struggling with hoarding disorder.
Okay, so is everyone ready?
Yep.
All right, let's head to the back. Everything is either getting thrown in a trash can or bagged up to go to the sorting area.
So, when you're thinking about holding on to stuff, you want to make sure it's going to have a home, that there's going to be a cupboard to put it in, okay? And I know it's going to be hard because you have a ton of Tupperware. So we want to pare it down to the things that you'll actually use, because when it's at the bottom of a pile or in the middle of a pile, you can't use it. Terry is not a woman of many words. So are we keeping this?
Yes.
She just agrees to a lot of things, but when she doesn't speak her mind, I don't know what's going on, and it makes it really difficult. Now, how many dog dishes do you need?
For as many dogs as I decide to keep.
So, Terry, we want to work together as a team, which means communicating, okay?
Put it in by spices. Can go.
Do we want to save this?
What? Then throw them.
Well,
So, Terry, she's just pointing out that these are soiled and you have a lot of new stuff in there, and do you want to mix the soiled stuff with the new stuff? If you do, that's your choice, but this is where we want to challenge you to think a little more critically about...
I did not realize that one had been used.
Okay.
Well, it seems like you guys have decided what I can and what I can't, so why don't you just...
We decided.
Are you being serious?
Yes. You can't do this, we can't do any of that. You've got too many towels. Get rid...
So you don't like us helping you to make good decisions?
No, you're making the decision. I'm not.
I haven't made one decision, Terry. You have made all of the decisions. We are directing and encouraging you. But I haven't put one thing in the garbage, and I haven't kept one thing. You've done it all.
Yes, you have.
Huh?
Where's the rest?
No, let's stop and have the conversation. If you're gonna come out and make a comment like that, let's get to the bottom of it. I don't want you to regret this stuff tomorrow. I feel like you're being pressured and bullied.
I am.
Like you feel that way, not that we're doing it, but I don't want this to come back to haunt us tomorrow. So is that a choice that you would make?
I was going to donate those pots and pans anyway, but since we cannot donate anything, throw it.
Okay. We don't want to end on a bad note today. And I want to clear one thing up. I did not say everything in your house is not salvageable. I said everything in your house is not donatable. And there's a big difference between the two, okay?
That's all right. You can all go.
Good morning, guys. If you guys are ready, I am. Well, let's get started.
All right.
So you guys can start on the stuff that's over there, and one of you can take this bag, see how it goes. We have Terry and the granddaughters back at the sorting table, just working on their communication skills and seeing if they can't put a big dent in all the stuff that's come out waiting for them to sort.
I would like to keep.
Okay, so just say keep. We're finishing up the kitchen. We've got most of the stuff removed, but we are just finding a lot of rodent waste. What's going through your head? You're not smiling ear to ear, so. What? Just talk again. We need to know what you're thinking. Let us know how this makes you feel, because it's an important part of the process. Do you have some concerns about things missing or something?
No, not missing.
Okay.
Terry, how about the condition?
I'm surprised it's that bad.
And that's really what we want you to see. A lot of your furniture is ruined from moisture. All this is just from their fur. But you can see it's full of rodent stuff everywhere.
So are you okay with just letting that whole thing go, or are you hoping to clean it?
No, it can go.
Okay.
I think Terry is sticking to her word at 50% at least right now. The problem is 50% of a hoarder's house is still a lot of stuff. She needs to let go of a lot more. In a house like this, she would have to let go of about 95% to have it look like a normal functioning home. So at this point, we need to step it up a little. Clean, guys. Can you come in? We're gonna do the living room. Just like we did in the kitchen, same rules.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
Is it starting to feel like this weight is literally lifting off of you?
Yeah.
Good. Because this really seems like it's held you down. And I hope this is like a freeing experience to see now 2 rooms clear. And I hope there's not a huge sense of loss of anything that's gone yet. You gave up some control and did some things, so how did that feel?
I would just like to get it done so I can see what I saw up here, out here.
So you had a vision.
Yeah.
Good. That's
I
good.
love that.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, we need to just finish this and then get into your bedroom tomorrow. We have to get that bedroom done. Because the cleanup has gone so slow over the last couple days with Terry needing to make most of the decisions, I need her to give me a new plan or some way that we can get these 2 additional bedrooms cleaned up quickly. We don't have a lot of time left. So with these last 2 bedrooms, can we give up some control so we can make some quick decisions and maybe put Corey in one room and put your granddaughters in another room and just get through it?
Yeah.
You're okay with that?
Yes.
All right, that would be perfect. So thank you for giving up control. You're getting better and better at this, I will say.
Absolutely.
This goes to the pergola. No, this one was Grandma's.
Okay, so keepsake?
Yeah.
Storage?
Yeah. Stay back.
Oh, geez.
Wasn't she saying that she wanted to keep this bedding?
Well, I think ideally she thought she wanted to keep it.
Right.
Where's that thing where the mice were living? Yeah, like, look, I mean, they're just chewing bedding out of there and taking it who knows where. So this place is just full of them, and I really don't want to save anything fabric for sure. You know, But I mean, you can see on the air conditioner, there's cat waste.
I know, I can see that going down.
And we're finding a lot of that stuff. Hey, Terry. What's your thought just walking in here? The first visual?
Did not realize it would be this awful.
So you understand our kind of reasoning for why we're saying a lot of this is just getting thrown away. We peeled the blankets back and you can see all the waste in there.
So all this is gonna have to go, Mom?
Yeah.
And the mattress and box spring will determine once we can see it. They might be living in there too.
Could very well be.
Okay. There's not much at this point that we want to save, especially the fabric stuff, you know, and the soft goods.
Yeah.
Corey and his team have permission to get rid of anything in here, anything that's
anything
material.
they need to.
Anything they need to, okay?
So we're just here to kind of address all of this stuff mainly, the keep stuff. My only concern is where all this stuff is gonna go. Altogether, you have about 70 boxes that are full, not including all this sorting area. We're pushing extra hard right now because it's the last afternoon where we can really have some work done.
I told one of the girls, this is hard because this is my whole life and you're going through it and trashing it.
We're not doing anything. You're telling us what to do, Terry.
Okay, I'm telling you to get rid of it.
Terry, you're not meaning what you're telling us. You're not talking through a solution with us. You're just giving in, knowing what we want and saying what we want. And so that's the concern for us, is that we do this and we're just traumatizing you, and that's not what we're here to do. In that case, do you want us to fill the garage? Because it might rain.
Or Corey's room. Which do you think would keep it safer?
Garage.
Okay. We're gonna be literally filling up her garage with dozens and dozens of boxes. She's not gonna be able to open them or look at them because they're gonna be stacked high and they're gonna be stacked deep. So what's the point of keeping them? It's just like before.
We have one final push tomorrow. I'm hoping that with the remaining items she needs to sort through, that she'll be able to increase her decision-making with regard to what to get rid of.
That can go. That can go.
We have a plumber in the bathroom putting a toilet in. The HVAC people are here right now. They're checking all the systems on the furnace, which seems to be just an igniter problem, which is pretty easy to fix. There it is. Welcome home.
Hello.
Wow.
Come on in to your home.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What do you think, opening your front door and seeing
Oh, I love it.
furniture?
I love it.
You got a smile on your face there. Look at your beautiful glassware. You stepped out of the hoarding and you're now actually embracing the collector part of you. It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. A pretty dramatic difference from where we started. I mean,
absolutely.
Yes, that ammonia smell is almost gone. I can only smell cleaning solutions now.
Yeah.
What a dramatic difference. Just getting all that carpet, that saturated carpet out, really took out 90% of that odor.
Yeah.
You do have a table where you can have a guest over. You can have your father over, your granddaughters, Corey, whoever you want. It's a safe kitchen. It's a clean kitchen. Everything is here now for you to decide if you want to cook here or go to Dad's house.
Yep. That'll be nice. Look at that.
So the plumbing is fixed in here. You can bathe, you can shower, you can use the toilet. I'll turn the water on before I leave.
Yeah, nice. Hi, babies.
We built you just a little craft area to get started.
Yeah.
You know, where you can do your arts and painting and crocheting and whatever else interests you so that you have something to be passionate about again.
Mm-hmm. I feel better when I'm creating something.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I love it.
That's the biggest smile I've seen all week.
I love it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, this would be something I absolutely would pick. Yeah, I would definitely pick that.
I'm glad you like it.
This, I love it.
So glad to hear that.
Yeah. This has been a good start for my daughter and I to start rebuilding the relationship we had when she was in grade school. So as long as she's willing to work on it, I certainly am too. Bring it in.
It's the cuddle train.
Okay, we're done.